Hello and blessings, my beautiful souls. How are you going today? So yes, I'm in my PJs. I'm snuggly. I'm not feeling great at the moment. Unfortunately, I think I was out in the cold for too long over the weekend, which was my birthday. So I was taken out to dinner and nice surprises and things like that. A little bit outside of my usual schedule. So now I'm all a little bit congested. So I decided that because I'm feeling like really low on motivation at the moment, I just wanted to sit down with you guys because I haven't spent a lot of time here on YouTube and I'm missing everyone so much. Let me just wrap myself up. It's quite cold. I'm not trying to be dramatic. It's pretty freaking freezing cold at the moment. Anyway, so I wanted to sit down, kill two birds with one stone because my workload is piling up so much. And I just wanted to just take this time to connect with you guys. And I haven't been live here for a while and I haven't done a live unboxing. And so that's what I thought that I would do. I'm going to chat with you and I'm going to open up some boxes and I'm going to talk about it. And we're just going to make this a nice, fun, witchy chat with cups of tea, hopefully. There we go. So we're going to start off with this bad boy here. This is a witch's bounty. Packages have been getting like, look at this, in the mail. Okay, inside. So what has everyone been up to? I personally had a lovely birthday. I'm anticipating there being some kind of technical issue during this live stream. The violet flame. Do you know the very first time that I actively heard the term violet flame was probably, I don't even think my son was born at that time. He will be 9 this week. So this is about 10 years ago, and it was my beautiful bestie, Alora, talking about the violet flame on her channel. And this just sort of made it nostalgic. So it brought back memories. Guys, gals, peeps, witches, keep this. Please keep these things. You'll be sad if you let them go because they're great for bindings. They really, really absorb oil. If you've never tried this before, they absorb oil. You can even add them, and I'm going to give you I told you I would share witchy tips. So for my birthday, I got given this beautiful witchy jam from some friends of mine. It's called Witch Kissed. It's cherries and chocolate and all of these types of things, but it's a jam. So let's say this was a magical shaker jar or a bottle or a potion or a something, right? You would anoint this and really like dab it in something that has been quite sort of like really ground down. So think mortar and pestle, herbs in alignment with an intention, specific oils, or just a carrier oil to saturate the cord. And then hopefully something that doesn't putrefy, obviously. But then dab it, mix it in, like scrub it in there. Magical oils, obviously, work well as well. And then you can wrap it around your jar. And then you can use some knot magic. So you're fortifying your spell just with a piece of twine. And you're also upcycling. So you would do a number of knots, fortifying the intention each and every time you tie those knots. So don't throw these away because you never know. You can do this around candles. You can bind 2 candles together with this type of twine. It burns. It is flammable. And once you douse it in something extra, it becomes extra flammable. So my advice to you is always have heat-proof dishes underneath. Go to secondhand stores, find yourself bowls and plates and things like that you can use for magic so that you're not ruining your good plates, your mum's plates, your grand's plates, that kind of thing. Because I'm tea drinking. I managed to go to the tip shop. I'm not sure if you guys have a tip shop where you are, but It's for salvage yards and things like that. So people throw away all sorts of stuff. And I found these 2 dented, dappled copper plates that are specifically now used for magic. And so one of them's here, but it's piled with stuff from my birthday, so I can't really do much to show you there. But nevertheless, it's always good. It's always good to have some cutting boards, some wooden cutting boards that are you only use for magic, plates, heat-proof dishes, things like that. All right. Woo! So this is a violet flame amethyst pendant with silver chain. It has a silver chain. Ooh. The violet flame magical anointing oil, a stress relief ritual incense sticks, which I need. The violet flame hand rolled spell candle. Okay, tumbled fluorite stone. I love fluorite. And goddess artwork. So let's have a little look at what we have in here. So first of all, we have the violet flame artwork. This one I think would appeal to a lot of people in the sense of color palette because for some reason witches love purple. I'm not a huge lover of purple, to be perfectly honest. I love it in the same way as most other people appreciate color, but I'm into greens and oranges, like I'm wearing my colors right now. But this is quite beautiful, and we've got an almost Merkaba design there, so very heart-centered from the looks of things. All right, so this is the inside of the box. And we're going to go deep, y'all. Oh, this is kind of semi-polished. I love this. Look at this. I have tiny, tiny baby hands, so this is almost a damn palm stone to me. Fluorite is extraordinary as a study stone. When I was doing uni, I would work with fluorite specifically to help to stimulate my memory. And I would couple that with rosemary oil and rosemary herb because rosemary as well fortifies the memory. So the two together, boom, work great. It's also a good communication stone for me personally. I don't know if it works for absolutely everyone, but definitely for me, I find that sometimes I lose my train of thought. And this comes back to the fact that I'm a mother of 3 and I'm a sleep deprived human being on the best of days. And sometimes I'm having conversations and I lose my train of thought mid conversation. And so when I'm carrying a piece or I have one in my pocket or my bra or on my person in some way, what happens is I'm able to pick that up. I'll stop, I'll have a stumble, and then I'll pick it up again. So if you're that person, if you're like me in that way. Hi, Dylan. Let me say hello to some people. Hi, dark-eyed raven. Ah, Sarah, thank you. I'm watching. It's my 3rd try while I'm doing that. I'm writing in my new grimoire. Nice, Dylan. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Miranda Lee. Just sitting down for dinner. Just having a cup of tea. I'm into blues and greens and yellows, especially blues. Hi, Sarana. Hi, Joy. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm reaching in for some oil now. I love me some magical oils. I feel like my face is all puffy. I have been awake for a while. I got up today at 6-ish. This is the violet. Oh, I can smell it on the outside. I don't know if it's the incense that sort of permeated the bubble wrap. The bubble wrap smells delicious. Oh, she's toit like Toiga. Oh, I was about to say the stupidest thing then. It smells like purple. It smells like purple should smell, to me at least. These things are subjective. And I quite like it. Let's put some on the stone and some on this bad boy right here. We just pre-prepare our spell ingredients. Have you ever been in the mood to create a collection? I love doing this. I've run out of all my collections, mind you. What I'm referring to here is a magical accumulation of a specific amount of ingredients in alignment with a specific intention. So let's say love is your intention. Let's say there are times where I'm feeling in a particular headspace and I feel like I've tuned into that energy of love, for instance, just to use love as an example here. And I've tuned into that energy. And in that headspace, I start creating things. I start gathering supplies. I put together a little arrangement of crystals, and I might anoint paper and twine and prepare paper with specific oils and specific waters under specific moon phases, and gather a selection of herbs. And then I've got this collection, not to be used instantaneously, but to be gathered and placed in a manner, a little box, a little, container, a little shoebox, one of the recycled witches moons, and then I'll write my love collection on it. And anytime I feel like doing a spell that requires that type of intention, and it could be money, it could be success, it could be healing, it could be anything, I then have a collection of things to use. And that sort of cuts down on the thinking. So just a little tip, just a little magical tip. Oh, thank you, Ravenheart. That's beautiful. That's nice to hear too, Dylan. Okay, we have a super violety. Why? Why do I struggle so much with this? It's a mystery to me. There have been times where I have been able to open or unwrap, more to the point. There we go. I'll put that in my kindling. She shoots, she scores. Look at how vividly purple that is. That's an unreal purple. Really strong crown. Would also work really beautiful with a spirituality spell. So purple is such a powerhouse color. And if you look at color history, it was the color of regals. So if you want to elevate your status as well, and you really connect with that sort of ancient kind of vibe, and that's the fascinating thing about color, is that people respond to color very differently. So what represents wealth to one represents disease to another, like to create a real juxtaposition there. But if you are the type of person that connects with that ancient lore and ancient legend, if you have purple in your crest, if you're familiar with your genealogy or anything of that nature, then you may connect with purple in a really interesting way. And that's the thing about color magic, which translates beautifully then into candle magic, because when it comes to color, it is all subjective. The way that we respond spiritually, physically, creatively, and so on to specific colors determines how we should best use those colors. And I'm careful to use the word should, how we should best use those colors in esoteric work, in magical spellcraft, in ritual, and so on. So, what does purple mean to you? Purple holds power. Purple represents spirituality. When I think purple, I'm often thinking about amethyst, and amethyst is the stone of spirituality. It can also be very sobering, in case you didn't know. So the legend says that if you hold a piece of amethyst or you carry a piece of amethyst on your person, then it's very difficult for you to become drunk. I've never tested it. I've never tested the legend, the theory. All right, so I'm pulling out some of the incense now, and we have stress relief, which I feel I should probably burn nowish. Hey, Anna, how you going? I'm starting to take my journal with me when I do depart shopping, foster mother. I write how I feel. Oh, that's beautiful, Sonia. Yeah, this was a surprise for me as well. I won't tell you what led me down the path, but having a moment that was quite clumsy, even for me. It is here in Queensland. Very nice. Can you help me with a defining intention and an example of using it in a spell? I'm having such a hard time. Can you elaborate a little bit, Joy, on a defining intention? Oh, are you wanting to do a specific spell and you need a defining intention? Is that where you're going with it? I have a bump on my head, so I'm holding all my thoughts in with my headscarf. This is, oh, I want to lick it. It's almost edible in its sweet, yummy, kind of scrumptious aroma. They really need smell-o-vision. You guys are missing out. You'd get it. You'd get it. I mean, right now I sound like a crazy person licking an incense stick, but really, if you could smell it, you would be like, oh, I get it. Oh, today is a day. Today is a day. All right, we are down to the pièce de résistance. All right. I'm being extraordinarily delicate with this because it is padded in part. I'm not sure. Hang on. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. It's just tangled up here, just a little tiny bit. But this is it right here. I don't know why I smell it. It always has an aroma to me. And we are, of course, working with a beautiful point of amethyst. There we go. It is quite a beautiful, rich purple towards its point, and it's very naturally placed in a shard. So let me see if I can unwrap it. Alrighty. Let's read a little bit about the violet flame. It is so important in our daily lives that we make the time to be still and silent, allowing us the time to connect with specific frequencies through meditation, breath work, and visualization. If you do not intentionally, take this time, we begin to become consumed by negative self-thoughts, judgments towards all that surround us, and overall confusion. The essence of magic is found within our ability to visualize and perceive our surroundings in a different light so that we can manipulate and forge new energies, pushing real change into the world. It is within this very special collection that we hope you find a new tool to assist you during these moments of stillness and serenity. The violet flame is a unique and powerful spiritual energy which holds the power to assist us through all aspects of our journey. The color violet is known for having the highest frequency on the visual spectrum. This simply means that it lives at the spiritual octave of light and carries the ability to bring a variety of benefits to our experiences. Many mystics and masters have associated the qualities of mercy, forgiveness, and freedom with the color violet. This specific pendant was created to become a symbol of the violet flame, meant to be used as a tool for meditation and connection. So, it's quite delicate. I'm going to put it on. It's not loose on the chain, if that makes sense. Oh, what have I missed here? Hi, everyone. Hi, Kay. Sonia Marie for purple holds protection. Yes. It was a gorgeous day here in Ontario, Canada, and being here with all of you is a wonderful way to spend some evening time. That's gorgeous, Kay. That's great. Last year, I bought a big pack of roughly 150 embroidery threads. I'm going to use the color correspondences to make magical bracelets for myself and such. Very nice. How to decide on which intention and if it is the right one for us, for use. Oh, yes. Well, the intention, this one's for you, Joy. The intention emerges connected to the need. So if there's a huge need in your life, the intention should be attached to that need. Checking my fire fan. It does smell good. I used almost all of my incense sticks. Nice, Miranda. Good morning, everyone from Canberra. Good morning, Claire. Amethyst is a true sober stone. I love purple. It's my favorite color. Reminds me of royalty. Nice, Sarah. It is keeping me from being confident enough to do spell work. Perhaps you need a confidence spell then. Something with the color orange. It's very activating. Working on the Svadhisthana, the sacral. It's gorgeous. It can be used as a pendulum too. Yes, it can, Anna. Yes, it can. It's not slipping too much, which means it can. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it, though. It's quite light. And I personally like a pendulum to have a bit of weight. But each to their own. Very nice, very nice. Well, I have a new something special to add to my collection. I'm going to run out of space here any minute. I upgraded my kitchen table, which is where I work because I live in a tiny home, in case you guys didn't know. And I've already made a massive impact. I cannot be left alone with a surface under any circumstance. It is just ridiculous. All right. So to review, we have a violet flame pendant, absolutely stunning, feels quite nice on. I haven't programmed it or done too much with it. I'm not sure that I'll anoint it with the violet flame oil, but I might actually try and see how that works. And I definitely will be working with, oh yes, the stress relief. Fluorite's just my friend. Fluorite is genuinely my friend. I'll put this on my crystal collection on the table, which it's getting out of hand now. Yeah, it is. All right, we're going to move on to the witch's roots. I've got quite a few boxes to get through here, folks, but I'm a chatty person. So, woohoo! All right, that was exciting. All right, let's see. Don't make me say it again about the twine. Another way that you can use twine is in traditional knot magic. You don't need something this big, of course, but you can actively think about a situation that is bothering you and you can knot it into the twine and then carry that in your pocket. You can add a little binding oil to it as well. And it contains the energy of worry, the energy of troublemaking, the troublesome energy, if you will. It contains it. And it can be quite protective. You can use knot magic in so many beautiful ways. The spirit well. Oh, I feel this is a witch's roots, which means it focuses on a herb, and the herb is elderberry. And how is this? As I was explaining to you, my friends gave me that beautiful jam, that witch kissed jam. This is just annoying me now. This is getting annoying. Anyway, they also got me this, which is a handmade or a locally made, it's called Dark Lady, and it's an elderberry cordial. And it just looks stunningly purple. Just stunningly purple. Well, I'm excited. Sambucus nigra. Elderberries are found on the elder tree, specifically the black elder, formerly known as being a flower shrub in the honeysuckle family. This is good to know. We also have elderberry herbal grimoire artwork, the chalice well pendant and chain, the chalice well book of shadows reference page, the elixir of life ritual herbal tea, Neptune ritual aura spray. I haven't seen an aura spray for ages. We are thrilled to be able to introduce the Neptune ritual aura spray within the special collection. This very special blend was created to strengthen your intuition, release your judgments, and bring you closer to your creative self. I had to really hold myself back from diving in there to get that. We have created the aura spray with the oils of spearmint, peppermint, lemon, and rosemary, lemongrass, lemon verbena, and a special mixture of our higher self magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery. Shake well before using. It's going all over me. Oh, there's more. I got caught up there. A rough lepidolite stone, which is really great for people who suffer from depression and anxiety to help a little bit with their calming, their visualization. It's not a magical stone in that sense. It doesn't take it all away, but it helps you to be able to support yourself better in those moments. And someone who gets highly anxious from time to time, like this morning was one of those highly anxious times, which is why I'm still in my bathrobe. And I will have no judgment, none at all, because I'm still working. Eucalyptus ritual incense sticks, very invigorating, cleansing. Eucalyptus is wonderful for cleansing and clearing. Vibratory growth mini spell candle, and a personalized oracle card for reading. All right. Oracle card. This is what I saw. I believe this is the back. A base chakra blessing for soul, vitality, and stoic foundations that support the manifestation of my heart's true beauty for the highest good. I'm feeling that quite a bit. Okay. The chalice well, which is a traditional Avalonian or Glastonbury symbol of the goddess and the Avalonian tradition. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's such an iconic place, ritual place in the world. Then we have the elderberry artwork, which I love to put up on my wall over there. I have quite the collection. So this one here contains a fair bit of information, which is why it becomes a fairly good addition to your Book of Shadows. And you can add your own, obviously, but this is a great jumping off point. We have native origins, other names, element, celestial influence, colors, stones, botanicals, animals, magical beings, history and lore, and then magical properties are all listed, making it quite a wealth of information. I like it when they put the candle, anointed as she be. There we go. We have a green candle. And there's quite a bit of herb in the bottom of that packet. I like it when they do the candles in here. You can write petitions on your paper bags. It's good practice. So little muslin bag for tea. If you're not a tea drinker, you can use it as a charm bag. A pre-prepared one at that. And then we have the elixir of life. So these two pair together like so. Like so. I fancy myself a bit of a tea drinker. But I feel a certain sense of remorse when I drink tea because I am Brazilian and I feel like I'm cheating on coffee. It may sound ludicrous, but it is true. Oh, look at this piece of lepidolite. It is so shaly and it's like I could peel it away. I could peel layers away. It's really, really quite interesting. And it's very delicate because it's actually falling apart on my keyboard here. I just smell everything. I'm like a child. Oh, the petalite is so wonderful. And I've got to hold it for a little bit. I fell over, so I've hurt my neck. My brain is alive with creativity today. And so think of little nanites just in there, like getting rid of the debris, the clutter, the unused yuckiness, dusting, cleaning, clearing, sweeping, mopping, doing that kind of stuff internally. That's the vibe I got. Okay, so we have the packet of elderberries. These are black. Makes me super happy. Makes me super happy. And then we have the chalice well necklace here. There we go. Now, let's say you're not the type of person that likes to wear these pendants, these like little magical pendants. You can use them as wax seals, and you can use them as impressions in salt dough and things like that to add a specific magical quality. You can even heat up a candle and imprint into the candle to add that symbolic resonance to your candle. Always full of an idea, aren't I? Then we have the eucalyptus incense sticks. I needs to smell. Smelling is important for cleansing and safety when you're a mum. Indeed. It's a dry kind of ancient, purposeful aroma. It has a somewhat masculine quality to it. Okay. I do believe that the spray is the very last item in the box. To shake it up properly, so take your glasses off. Oh my God, it smells like a tropical vacation. It's a mixture of sunscreen and beach and sunshine, and I just really needed it, apparently. Holy moly, that like really lifts the spirit. Woo! I feel really quite zhuzhed. I feel zhuzhed. Damn. Damn. I feel really good. Now it's feeling so flat. Cool. Well, that was the Witch's Roots by the Witch's Moon. Obviously, all of these gorgeous little boxes are from the Witch's Moon. They are without a doubt my favorite Witchy subscription box of all time. And I'm not just saying that. They have been so kind, and they've reached out and they've checked in with me over all the hardships of my life, and they are very sweet and considerate people, and I've got to say they provide high quality items to people all over the world. Okay, we've got a witch's bounty. This is a witch's bounty, and there is a scarab vibe. Smelling is important. Peeling like selenite. That's it. That's got a really earthy scent to it, obviously. Smelling everything today. The scarab. It's just going to be interesting. This is a carved Phosphosiderite scarab pendant with citron and amethyst in 0.925 silver. Higher Hope Magical Anointing Oil, Patchouli Ritual Incense Sticks, Solar Skies, Hand-Rolled Spell Candle, Rough Petalite Stone. To accompany you on your path, we have included a rough petalite stone. Carry this stone with you throughout your day or place upon your altar to elevate your spirit and expand your awareness. And then Scarab Goddess, Book of Shadows artwork. So here we go. We're working with ancient Egyptian energy here. All right, let's delve in. Little crystal. I agree, Miranda. We have this tiny, tiny little stone. What was it called again? This is a petalite stone. I'm not familiar with this stone at all, but it has a child, like a 7-year-old child energy to it. I'm getting childish. I'm getting little Pegasus energy there, which just feels misplaced, actually. Very confusing. It's very whimsical. It's very dreamy, actually. That's probably why I'm seeing symbolically. I don't want to touch that again. That made me see a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, we have the rope. Pendant. There we go. A little bit more solid. God, I could really do with another cup of tea. Just need an endless supply. I need a tea person. All right, so we've got an oil here. Higher Hope. Gotta smell it. Ooh. Whew. It's sharp. It's strong. It's on the cusp of being sweet. It has a kind of violet aroma. A little bit floral, a little bit fresh. Higher Hope. I have ASMR, so I like to shake and squish and do things. That was very comforting. I'm all for the Witch's Moon wrapping their candles in paper bags. This one is not anointed, and it has a very... I want bees. Oh, gosh. Beeswax candles are my favorite. If you can sustainably get your hands on beeswax, you light them and the negative ions. Oh, I'm having a full sensory sniffing experience here. I just want... Oh, I want my sheets to smell like that. As a Taurus, I'm very scent driven. Like my home needs to have a beautiful aroma. So people walk in and they're like, oh, your home smells really nice. That's the biggest compliment you can give me, mind you. I don't care if people are like, oh my God, your house is really untidy, because let's face it, I'm in a tiny home and there's 5 people often wedged in this space, right? So it doesn't matter. As long as it's clean and smells nice, the untidy part of it, I can get away with. Then we have some patchouli. I'm a sniffer as well. Patchouli. Real dark mother scent to it, patchouli. That's like the deep dark goddess. That archetypal feminine, like crone almost, like on the cusp of being the warrior and then the crone. There's that entanglement, that crossover of energy there. It looks like a lolly. Look at it. It looks like a little lolly. It's waxy. It's carved to the back. What is this made from? Carved phosphosiderite. Which is what exactly? I need to Google this, as I've never in my life heard of this and I feel miseducated. Right. Phosphosiderite stone. It's a real thing. Phosphosiderite is a rare mineral named for its main components, phosphate and iron. The Cydrite at the end of the Phosphosiderite, phosphosiderite. Oh my God, my dyslexia always lets me down. Comes from sideros, the Greek word for iron. It was discovered in 1890. It is mined in some parts of Chile, Argentina, Germany, Portugal, and the United States. Okay, so it is said that phosphosiderite, I was going phosphodendrite, dendrite, whatever, phosphosiderite is a stone that brings inspiration from higher realms of consciousness into our physical plane. It helps one to become more attuned to their own creativity. I'm down. I'm super down with this. And it has citrine and amethyst. For some reason, this shape, no disrespect to the scarab at all, but right now this reminds me of Angry Birds. Mighty Eagle. See, there really is something wrong with my brain. That, by the way, it's such a funny movie. I'm delighted that I get to watch such funny movies with my children. So I'm pretty interested. So we have the symbol of the scarab found within a rich history of craftsmanship in ancient Egypt and is used as a popular amulet and often contains important information. The small and delicate amulets were often included within jewelry or carved with a seal for administrative purposes. By the early Middle Kingdom, 2000 BCE, the heart scarab was used to accompany mummies as a source of divine protection. The Egyptian god Kefri and Ra as the sun god, or the star Sirius represented the idea of rebirth, regeneration, and resurrection, as these gods pushed the sun star across the sky, according with the scarab or dung beetle who rolls the dung across the desert floor. Just as the promise of the sun rising again in the morning is a concrete fact, so is the renewed hope that is found fresh each day, promising us the idea of potential and creation. So there's a lot of cycles there, a lot of illumination. Let me look at it again. It's so cute. I will wear that. One of my two girls will try and steal it from me. My son, I can already feel his eyes on... Where's my friggin' knife? His eyes on my piece of fluorite. It'd be so nice if I reached into my handbag at any point in time and pulled out my knife. I mean, I'd be excited about that. Well, it's official. I've lost my knife. How is that possible? Oh, now I'm forced to panic. Where the bloody hell did my knife go? Now I have to get up and get one. Not happy. I'm a child, obviously. I'm really bummed I cannot find my knife. That's upsetting. I don't even know when the last time I saw it. I'm just so used to having it in my bag. So the fact that it's not in there is upsetting me. All right, so I have a witch's moon, which which is double bagged, double boxed. This is the big one, guys. This is the big one. What's going on? Alrighty. I've put the user on a timeout. That's what I was doing. $300. How do I amend that? Some people. 5 is too short, folks. Get out there and live it. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Actually, I don't fully support that statement, but I still think that everyone deserves a bit of kindness. The witch's moon. So this is a great time for me to demonstrate a little something. So this here is a witch's roots box, right? Just do it back up. So the witch's roots box looks like this. There we go. And it's quite printed and designed around the edges. And it's a bit shorter and a wee bit smaller than the witch's moon box. And likewise, the witch's bounty and the witch's roots are the same size, same width. So if you are not familiar, the witch's bounty focuses on sacred jewelry and the witch's roots focuses on witch's apothecary. So it's a witchy utility box, sacred jewelry for ritual use. Are you a jewelry wearer? I'm curious. All right. This is what she looks like. Oh, this is stretchy. Yellow, friendship, Aquarius, the color for Oshun. Protect your vulnerability. This is my oracle card reading. Elementum Bentus, I believe. As the sun continues to show more face, the earth begins to come alive. Okay, so we're going with Handmade Goddess and Crescent Moon Wind Chime. This is sounding interesting. Element of Wind, Book of Shadows, artwork Golden Radiance Ritual Herbal Tea, yellow bruchite stone, orange peel, lemongrass herb, Wind of Guidance Ritual Aura Spray, yes, Gust of Change Celebratory Salt, Sacred Salt, sorry, Lemongrass Ritual Incense Sticks, Copal and Blue Sage Bundle, Hand-Rolled Flower Moon Spell Candle, Flower Moon April Esbat and Full Moon Book of Shadows Artwork, Seeds of Aspiration Sigil Book of Shadows Artwork, Personalized Oracle Reading, Parchment Paper. So we start off strong with parchment paper. We have here the sigil, very sunny in its disposition. May the seeds of my inspiration become manifest. Hells yes. All right, so we have the Flower Moon Book of Shadows artwork, which is stunning, actually. It's quite stunning. There we go. And then we have the Element of Wind. This is far more esoteric, so you can see the tone is very different in both. Ooh, Venus. Mercury, Saturn, Uranus. Ventus, sorry, not Venus, Ventus. Hold on, let me have a look. That's the only problem with the Witch's Moon. They pack the box too good. I go crazy trying to get the box out of the box. Yes, like trying to stretch it out. Oh, I don't wear jewelry all the time. That's fair enough. Oh, I get so excited when I see the top of that box. Yeah. That stretchy string is the new string. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I wear a smoky quartz scrying necklace daily. Damn, that must really sort of work on your intuitive nature there. I received the box a few months ago. Have you had it sitting on the shelf until now? I have, because I haven't been able to do anything. We are fully renovating at the moment. I've completely run out of space. I don't have anywhere to film properly anymore. And that's a huge problem for me at the moment, because we're in the process of building an extra room on top of our 1-bedroom tiny home to get the kids out. So my partner and I just have a little bit more space, a little bit more privacy, and just a little bit, just space, actually. Just space. Space is the magic word when you live in a tiny home. So we have some lemongrass here. Gosh, Miranda, you're getting picked on. I'm super sorry you're getting picked on. Oh my gosh. That's terrible, Miranda. Okay, we have a lemongrass incense sticks, solid. Orange peel. I love working with orange peel. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my new favorite things. It's right up there with ginger. Ginger, lemon peel, and chamomile, of course. Lemongrass. Oh, yes. We have the tea and the muslin bag there. Very nice. Golden Radiance. I hope so, because I will be drinking with the expectation of golden radiance. What am I holding here? I'm holding something here. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I just had to do some quick moderating. Oh, we've got a tiny, tiny little crystal. I have reported and I have blocked and I have removed. Just took me a minute. We have a nice little bundle here. It smells very fresh, very cleansing. I'm feeling fairly excited for the candle. When you unbox the little candles, the little boxes, you get the little candles, which are perfectly fine for spell work because they're the same width. It's not quite the same width, but almost. So you get half. So this is a proper, big, nice, lovely, usable. Oh, there's always a troll to be found. If only the internet was a safe place. Okay, we've got some sacred salt here. I might have accidentally sniffed. Oh, gosh. That went right up my nose. That'll learn me. Okay. We have a spray. All right, let me just have a quick look at the chat. No need to be quiet, Miranda. Imagine having such a sad life, right? That's right. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Cherie. I know exactly what you mean. I'll just report this one as well. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will just, yeah. We can do it. You can properly piss off now. Some people have no life, no joy, just nothing, you know, nothing good going on in their lives. It must be so empty or miserable. I'm not quite sure. Ooh. What did I just spray on myself? I'm far too cavalier with my aura sprays. I'm pretty excited that I got 2 new aura sprays out of it. All right. The last thing. Can they be blocked so they're not able to? Yes, they have. They've both been blocked. All right, this must be the wind chime, so I must give it the proper attention because it seems like it might well be the pièce de résistance. Oh, okay, she looks like a Chinese puzzle. No shade thrown there, just very complex. Hang on. There we go. What I'm looking at. I just went for it. Holy moly! This is what I'm dealing with. Okay. I need the destructions. This is going to take me a year to do, right? And you know the magical rules for detangling anything. Okay. I think I've discovered a thing. It's happening. Whew. My man would be all over this. I can't do it. Okay, I've got this bit. Wow, kids, any tips? Okay, the top. I've managed to get the top done. Somebody talk to me. I feel like I'm going to quite casually need to like dangle this somewhere and like hold it up so that my partner might be able to have a crack at it. I'm not sure what the best course of action here is. Suggestions, ideas, folks? There is a distinct knot in this section right here. So I'm going to have to lay it down. It's laying down now because I can see myself spending all day on that. Holy moly. I will get it done and I'll put it on Instagram. I still want to play with it. I hyper focus when there's a problem. I'm like, okay, I've got to fix this solution. So if there's one tech issue in my life, it'll take me all day and I just won't move from the table and I'll get super frustrated. I'm just a freak like that. All right. So that is all that was in this beautiful box, which was Elementum Ventus. So the wind element. I went fully Latin there. Just a recap. Beautiful. And a gorgeous array and a complicated puzzle if ever there was one. See? I can't let it go. I cannot let it go. It's going to happen though. The last one that I have here, folks. This is the last one that I have. Then I'm going to need a vape. The Witch's Moon. I heard something jingle there. Throw the chimes up in the air and let them fall onto something soft. It might be untangled. Let me know how that works for you. I do keep looking at the wind chimes. There's tiny little bits and pieces that need just detangling. So I need to possibly hang it and then work with it while it's hanging up so then it doesn't get all funny. I see Mergum. Oh, I love that twine. Home. May your body beware a harmonious balance of love, strength and light and pleasure lives. Beautiful. The witches, I'm going to say brew. There is an exclusive hardcover for the Complete Book of Incense Oils and Brews by Scott Cunningham. Psychisma, Correspondence, Book of Shadows artwork. Purification, Correspondence, Book of Shadows artwork. Serenity, Correspondence, Book of Shadows artwork. That's my daughter's name. Attraction, Correspondence, Book of Shadows artwork. Golden Stand Cone Incense burner. Sandalwood Ritual Cone Incense, hand-rolled, dressed and anointed. The Great Creation Spell Candle. The Great Creation Incantation Book of Shadows artwork. Frankincense Myrrh Benzoin. Feels very Three Wise Men there. Speak to Me Sacred Salt, Ostara Magical Anointing Oil, Personalized Oracle Reading, Parchment Paper. Parchment. We have benzoin gum, powdered form, myrrh, resin, frankincense, resin. Sandalwood cone incense. Sacred salt. Oh my gosh. I will not open that because it'll make a mess. But the sacred salt is this. We have a beautiful spell candle here. Ooh, she's herby. And brown is such a very grounding color in magic. Very good for the home, actually. Let's see some of the art. There's a lot of art in here. We have the Great Creation, which is a spell. We have the Serenity, Book of Shadows artwork. We have the Attraction, Book of Shadows artwork. The Psychicism. And the Purification. So that is a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 art, 5 spell. That's probably a better way to put it. I'm reading your message again, Kay. Bye, Dylan. Ostara. Feels fresh. Excuse me while I vape. Oh, this is the cone incense thing. Wow, this is involved. Okay. This is... Ooh, okay. Some assembling is required. All right. This appears to be the lid. This appears to be the base. Let's do these ones. Sweet. Let's do this one. Sweet. There we go. Maybe what I need. No, maybe I've done it wrong already. I certainly have done it wrong. I need to see a diagram. No, that's not the way to do it. All right, don't know how to put it together. Yet another fail. Yet another assemblage fail. All right, let me think about this. Is that how it is? We're going to go with that. That feels good. Put you over there since I've run out of space. If you only could see. The round part and the pointy thing is on top. I got it. I got it. I got it. This is how I'm doing it. So she's purdy. She's proper purdy. Super exciting. All right. The last item in the box. Hi, Tracy. I was in a fairly magical mood, actually, because I finished uploading and all of that this week's Coven video. And it was all focused on magical powders. The complete book of incense, oils, and brews. Look at that. May the spirits of nature speak to you within your craft. There's a section on powders in here, actually. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Let me not stuff anything up. Oils, ointments, powder. There we go. Here we go. Using magical powders. This is just relevant because I was talking about magical powders today for Coven and explaining how some are made and how to use and my own personal techniques for using a magical powder that I find to be very, very clever. and solid and successful. So here we go. Using magical powders. The earliest method is to simply scatter them when and where you need their energies. Other methods are also available. Sprinkle the powder in a circle around you, beginning and ending in the east and moving clockwise. Sit within the circle and absorb the powder's energy. Those who work with crystals and stones can add powders to their ritual. Sprinkle the appropriate powder around the crystal or crystals as it lays on the altar to increase its power. Sprinkle powders around candles before being burnt to boost their energy. Scatter a ritually appropriate powder over the altar before spells. Sprinkle on the altar in specific shapes to use as focal points for visualization. Protection powder in pentagrams, love powder in hearts, psychic powders in circles. It doesn't matter if the powder remains in the shape for long, and so on, as your imagination teaches you. But remember, do this solely for positive purposes to affect your possessions, yourself, or others from whom you've obtained permission. Yes, okay. So there's some little recipes for astral travel powder, exorcism powder, happiness powder, health powder. And these are all loose mix incense based, whereas the bases of certain powders can be altered depending on the consistency that one desires. So there is all of that. All right, folks. Well, I've reached the last of my boxes. There is more boxes out there. I mean, are you guys bored yet? If you saw the space. If you saw the space. In fact, wait for it. Just a little look at some live unboxings being done right now on YouTube. This is the space. There's tea and coffee, all of the things that I have unboxed. Yes, there is crap everywhere. Everywhere. Just boxes and the leftover remnants, the mess to be cleared up later on. Hello to my chat there. Hi! That'll be either on TikTok or Instagram, one of the two, which is very exciting. So, more boxes! Let me see what I can do. Actually, I'm going to upload this to Instagram and you guys can absolutely see what I'm dealing with here. Real? Let's go real. Just a little look at some love. A look behind the scenes of a live unboxing on YouTube. Unboxing the Witches, Moons, many boxes. And offering. Have I covered any magical tips for you today? Just moons, mini boxes, and offering magical tips as I go along. Yes, this is how I sit and do my things. All right. Holy moly. It's like a people train. All righty. Let me see what other boxes I can find. And let me vape. Yes, I'm firmly in my pajamas. I was not joking. All right, I've got 3 more boxes, and these are, in fact, my last. And then for a change, I'll be fully caught up. These only arrived yesterday. Okay, let's put user in a timeout. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know which is which. You are going to be as surprised as I am. I keep looking at the wind chime. You guys know where I'm going with this. Oh my God, the hiccups. If you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Just because of the fact that I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. You could have watched a motion picture. Did anyone see the trailer for the new Avatar movie? Don't tell me if you didn't like it. My partner says he doesn't like the movie. We're not talking about this with him. All right. Witch's root. Oh, she's fragrant. Like proper fragrant. Oh, I just got a jolt. I got a really good jolt then. All righty. Passion. Passion is an inner flame that will keep you striving towards your vision. Well, today, maybe I'm low on passion because striving is the least desired. Yes. The fairy passage. I would like a show of hands for those of you who work with fairy, fae energy. I'll wait. Yes, Dylan. I'm glad. So yes, fairy energy, folks. Fairy energy. We've got rose hips. I can smell the rose. We've got rose hips, herbal grimoire artwork, forest fae enchantment deck. A whole deck. W.B. Yeats Book of Shadows artwork page. Twinkle Offering Magical Anointing Oil. Okay. Plum Blossom Tumble Tourmaline. Spring Awakening Ritual Incense Sticks. The Fairy Passage Mini Spell Candle. Personalized Oracle Reading. I'm feeling very joyed. Super joyed. I need some water. Wait, before we begin this epic adventure. I'm going to take my headscarf off in a minute. So much going on. There it is. There's the hair. The wild, wild hair. So we have some stretchiness here. God, she is wild. She's some wild hair there. Getting long too. Look at how long it is. Okay, so we have a poem. Oh, sadly, I don't know where the toys went. My God. Yes, well, some people like to keep it as a surprise, and I toggle between the two. Rose hips. It's really soft. Gosh, it's very florally fragrant in here. Little crystal. It smells nice too. Super nice. Let's have a look. At the oils. Oh. Twinkle Offering. Oh my gosh, it smells like bubblegum sweet. It's so nice. My girls would love that. And also they would very much enjoy popping. Satisfying. We have, oh, it is anointed. I mean, not anointed, it is dressed. So we have a dressed spell candle. Yes, indeedy we do. Beautiful. Oh, we have actual rose hips. I have to sniff. Rose hips. That'll look great in a little jar. There is such a wonderful, majestic, even aesthetic for herbs in jars. Like, I love the aesthetic of an old style apothecary, and the little cubicles, the little drawers, everything so organized and antique looking and mysterious and magical and enticing and curious and all of the things. I'm just big into it. Spring Awakening. Let's have a little sniff skis. Hundo P. Dillon. super fresh. Actually, less sweet than I had anticipated, but super duper like whoosh, crisp and fresh. That's it. That's all she wrote. Forest Fae by Nadia Turner. I've got so little space here. I've got a massive cleanup. This is by Rockpool. This is the backing of the deck. Magnetically closes. The backing is beautiful. My hair is actually tickling my mouth. My wispy wild witch hair. Yes. Green Witch. Connect to the spirits and energy of your local landscape. Seek enchantment. That actually landed on the cusp of my robe. It didn't actually hit the ground and it was face up. And I'm wearing a very botanical robe because this was a beautiful birthday present from my lover. I'm a little bit in love with Adair's, like the homewares place where you can buy your sheets and yummy doona covers and duvets and pillows and all of that kind of haberdashery, if you will. And he picked me up this robe for my birthday, and it is so soft and so comforting. And today, when I had my clumsy moment, I decided to wear it. I'm going to pull a card for one of you. I'm pulling a card for Miranda. Oh my God, my neck hurts. Giving it a good shuffle. Since, let me scroll up there. There we go. I'm just focusing. I'm really like just giving it a minute here. All right, for you, Miranda. The old paths. Walk in unknown territory to see from a new perspective. That's yours right there. Super sweet. Super duper sweet. I will right now I don't think I want that. Yeah, that's better. There we go. I'll put it up on Instagram in case anyone wants to just see it a little bit up close because it's a bit grainy here. That's a beautiful card. I'm going to pull one more, and this one's going to be for Dylan. Okay, let me just... Sometimes you have to clear the path for a message to come through. You can't project onto, you separate, like you part the ways for it. Did I tell you guys that my beautiful lover rolled his truck? This is why things have been a little bit on pause. So between my birthday and which fell on Mother's Day as well, he ended up rolling his FJ Cruiser, his truck, his big truck, and absolutely totaled it. It was a total write-off. So I've put the pictures up on Patreon to show people like exactly what it was. He's so lucky to be alive. It's been a bit stressful. You know how it is. All right, Dylan. All right. Okay, you have the Thimble Witch. There is magic in beginnings, so start something new. There we go. The Thimble Witch. I'm going to take a photo of that. It will be up on Instagram as well. Or maybe in stories. Maybe I can put it up in stories here on there we go. On YouTube. I don't know. I don't know where to post things anymore. There's too many places to put things. All righty. Time to move on. Time to move on to the next box. This is a very sweet deck. I've got to say, I was not anticipating it being very cool at all, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Next box. We have a bounty. We have a witch's bounty. So yellow. What have we got here? The Twinkle Offering. Ostara. Well, it's autumn here. So Higher Hope. Not sure. Let's go the Twinkle Offering. Let's do the Twinkle Offering. Just a little magic for you guys. Just a little tiny bit of magic for you guys. This is the stretchy one. It is yellow. Twinkled yellow. Prosperity. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a citrine and we're going to rub it all over. Magic doesn't need to be complicated, folks. It really doesn't. Let's get a little pyrite in here. And then you whisper your intention. And then you hold back the mane. Boom! Mini magic. Dunskies. Just rocking it now. Just rocking it. All right, so the bounty box. We are back looking at, well, this one hasn't been dented too badly, just there. I swear to God. It's ridiculous. A sniff, you say? Hair ties? The visionary void, I want to say. A visionary void. All right. Dá licença um pouquinho, por favor. It's grape bubblegum. All right. Kyanite and lapis lazuli seed of life pendant. Okay. I am actually desperate for a seed of life. Almost like a seed of life, maybe like a crystal grid board for me to grid. I'm desperate for one. We have insight within magical anointing oil. Insight within magical anointing oil. That's how it was meant to be read. Vanilla Skies ritual incense sticks. Vanilla, coconut, and my scents. I love them. The Endless Cosmos hand-rolled spell candle. Rough sapphire stone and lapis lazuli goddess. Book of Shadows artwork by A. Alden. Right, deep dive. Let's delve in. Here we go. We have the lapis. Beautiful. Smell everything. Must smell everything. Hey, lovely. Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Just headed to work. Thought I'd pop in. Aw, thanks, Aiden. Oh, I did have a nice Mother's Day, actually. All right, we've got some candle action here. Look at this blue. Look at this majestic, regal. Yes. Look at that beautiful blue. Oh my gosh. There is something wrong. Don't forget, you can write petitions on here. Fold it up. The good thing about writing petitions in little baggies like this is you can actually put ingredients in there and then write your petition on top, then fold it. Use it in spells that way. Sometimes it's all about the techniques, the simple hacks to witchcraft, the witchy hacks. Oh, I'm smelling everything. What was it again? Is this meant to be lapis? A rough Rough sapphire. Rough sapphire. It's got some nice energy to it. Let's sit with this for a minute. I like to sense with my left hand because I'm right hand dominant. There's a subtlety there. It's like a blue kind of flame, just coursing up the veins, like really awakening. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Gosh. I think it's that twinkle offering because it's on my hands and in my hair and I can smell it. It's added an element of playfulness. Insight within. Oh, no, no. That's too tart. No, that one offended my nose. Insight within. That's probably why it offended my nose. We have a grey cord for this one. Grey is a really good color to use in legal matters. Vanilla skies. This could be super yummy. It smells like I needed it to. It really does. It smells like I needed it to. All right, we have the pendant left. Okay. Someone's arrived, just so you know, so I might get interrupted at any minute. But look at this beautiful pendant. Holy moly. It's so beautiful. Super duper beautiful. I want it on me. I want to wear this one as well. This one feels a little bit more lovely. Feels good. It feels really, really good. I might take a photo of this as well. I should have been smarter about my photography the whole way through. There we go. Glorious. I'll put this up as well. And that's lapis through it. Set in, lapis set. Absolutely beautiful. And that was the bounty box. What did you think of that beautiful pendant? Going to love the pendant. Isn't it stunning? It is stunning. I'm super running out of space here, kids. If you saw it now, I should do another. Moving on, moving through. Vanilla skies. Yep. Oh, I need a drink of water. I feel like pulling up another card. This card is going to be for Kay Tomset. My great aunt turned 90 years old on the day of my birthday. We share a birthday together. Here she is. She flipped. Kay, for you, your message is the forest walker. Keep courage, be gentle. The forest walker. I'm taking a photo of this. Obvs. Needs to be done. There you go. There you have it. There she be. All right, last box, because there really is none left. After this, I've got one from Rockpool, which I need to look at first. Okay, this is the moon box. As we all know, the moon box comes double boxed. And then the only way of doing it is to tear thy boxes. And there we go. She's beautiful. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but here we go. Here we go. Okay, so this one arrived this week. So I'm going to call this my birthday box. You all know what you can do with this now, don't you? You can anoint it and put it around your doorknobs as well. You don't need to put it in your hair. You can wrap it around money with prosperity oil. Deep within the clouds. All right, we have, because I'm horrendously dyslexic, sometimes the text does me in. But we're going to go with that. Hand-carved earth spirit companion. Don't know what that means. A magical tree companion book of shadows artwork. To call upon the guardians sigil artwork. Rough fuchsite stone. Hand-rolled earth wisdom spell candle. Green goddess ritual aura spray. I feel happy. The wooded sanctuary celebratory sacred salt. Breath of the forest ritual incense sticks. Astragalus root. Moroccan red clay, chia seeds, personalized oracle reading, and parchment paper, which we begin with right there. Oracle reading. We have Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. I'm going to put that in a power place. We have the sigil here. I enjoy sigil art. Magical tree companion. We have here alder, birch, dogwood, hawthorn, linden, oak, rowan, apple, cedar, elder, hazel, magnolia, olive, sycamore, ash, chestnut, elm, hickory, maple, pine, willow, beech, cypress, fir, holly, mesquite, poplar, and yew. So a really good collection of powerhouse trees, it would seem. We have Moroccan clay. Astragalus. Chia seeds. We have the sacred salts in a little peeky window there, which I think is a nice touch because then you actually get to see the combination. I've got something in here. Let's see. Fuchite. Smashing. It's quite friendly, this stone. It's quite friendly. Soft, it's very soft. We have a spritzer here. We have an atomizer. We'll call it a hydrosol or a magical mist. Smells amazing. Holy moly. Wait for it. Oh my God. Stop it. So good. So good. Just so good. Oh. Oh, we've got some Virgos. My honey's a Virgo. Actually, most of my best friends are Virgos or Capricorns. All right, we have the Breath of the Forest incense sticks. Let us see, mon chéri, mon chéri. Yeah, tracks. Very fresh, very crisp. A little on the too much side for me, but otherwise pretty damn good. Ritually prepared green, beautiful green spell candle. Oh, that spray is amazing. And then in here, we have this beautiful wood carved, very natural wood. Yes, I like it. It stands on its own. So it stands like so. Quite beautiful. Just like a beautiful tree spirit. I love it. I'm so coated in crumbs and things. Crumbs. I'm not eating, so it wouldn't be crumbs. But folks, what does one think? That one smells like my backyard. Mesquites usually live in dry areas. The spray is what I meant. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that for those who have been watching for a little while, what was your favorite item out of what box? And if you received the witch's moons as well, which one did you most gel with? Like, I love hearing how people react, respond. Here we are again. We're back in this area again. I wonder if I just shake it a lot, if it'll just come good, if it'll just happen naturally. I'm super determined. If you've ever met a Taurus in your life, you'll know that we're quite notorious for our stubbornness. And I can't be told. We are back in this space. My partner's going to have a field day with this. I want to be able to hear it. I kind of feel like it would sound super amazing. It is tangled up in the most beautiful way too. Do you know that there is magic that you can do in untangling something? There is great amounts of magic, actually. So back in the day, my grandmother would say to me that if you had a necklace, for instance, that needed untangling, that you could think about a difficult situation. You think about this difficult situation, and as you are thinking about the situation, you begin to slowly and methodically unknot. This is almost like a ritual because it does take a little while to unknot something. The more you focus on unknotting it, the more you start to dissolve the knots. And so that translates into beautiful magic in your life. So typically done to untangle oneself from gossip. I'm getting there. Look, I'm getting there. My stubbornness is paying off. Sort of paying off. I really, really wanted to have this unknotted to a degree because I wanted to be able to have it up before my partner arrived home from work, which he said he would do fairly early today because we have to take our puppies to the vet. And so can you see how deep into it I get? It's getting there. It's super getting there. I'm further along than I thought that I would be. It's this little top section here now. Anyways, I'll be here forever at this rate. So yes, I must take my puppies in today. Such heavy times. It's been such heavy times for a lot of people of late. And I've got to say that just sitting here with you guys and unboxing these boxes live the way that I have and interacting with you as I go has really improved my mood. It's really nice to sit with people in real time rather than sometimes, like, I actually love to record. I love videography. I love those types of things. But from time to time, it's nice to have that kind of, like, engaging atmosphere as you're moving through as well, and to hear other people's stories. I need to say good night for now. I'm up in 6 hours for work. This has been great. Thank you, Avalon. Blessings, everyone, and good luck with your chimes. Avalon, I'll try mine tomorrow. Beautiful, Kay. Oh. Oh, well, good luck, Dylan. That's beautiful. Great witch tips. Yay! Thank you, Joy. I do feel like a lot more sort of like witchy tips can sort of help to facilitate. So, especially now for Coven, I have created a little section in there for beginner witches to sort of help, because it's very easy to have that kind of experienced mentality when it comes to witchcraft, and to say and do things and recommend things, suggest things, and do those types of things from a place of, well, I know this so well. This seems so simple in my brain. You must know it so well, and it must be simple to you as well. Whereas sometimes I talk about things and it's brought to my attention that a new person to magic has never even heard of these things. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to really increase the learning in Coven space, to sort of talk about things from a really basic level and to sort of help people to find their way, because I feel like a lot of magic these days it's far too structured, and I am a passionate practitioner of folk magic and spirit work. That's my vibe. That's what I love. And folk magic is about the dance, the play, the rhythm, the spontaneity of things. It's learning to educate yourself in a way where you understand what ingredients you have. And it also puts you in that mentality of accruing multi-use ingredients. So a plant that can be used for several different things, an ingredient that can be used for several different things, and not feeling like you have to have the world's biggest apothecary as a witch, but being in possession of, things that you can just get from your farmer's market or grow locally or get at the supermarket. And I really love the play involved in folk magic. And I love how effective and efficient and spontaneous you can be with it as well. And I love the folk aspect of witchcraft because it allows a space for my ancestors to come in and like chastise me when I'm heading in the wrong direction. And occasionally I'll get this like this little, it feels like a little tap on the hand, like metaphorically speaking, telling me, no, 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 this is not the time to use that, love. This is not the time to use that. And my ancestors, they're a little cody. They're a little bit difficult to work with from time to time, and very, very Latin and in your face in that way. And so it's really nice to be in that space of play. And that's definitely something that I'm attempting to convey to my students in Coven, especially to beginners. And it's a really beautiful, beautiful environment that I'm now starting to bring to life. So we're having a live stream soon. So I'm all excited for this live stream where we're going to start to change the flavor of things and the way that we deliver things, and to make sure that magic and information is accessible to people of all levels and can feed everyone in their various stages of experience within witchcraft. So this is definitely something that I'm looking to achieve this year. So I'm doing a live stream next week, I think on the 16th or 17th, something like that, of this month. And then I am going to be traveling for work, and I will be in Melbourne for a couple of days for work. And yeah, it's busy. It's getting in my head how busy it is at the moment. And I've got heaps of readings to do. I'm slowly catching up on all of my readings, but it's been a troublesome process between renovations, my sister traveling to Brazil, my partner rolling his truck, and all of the things that have happened. My birthday, my son's birthday is this Sunday. My dad's been sick in and out of hospital, and friends have come to visit. I'm preparing for more friends to come and visit. It's never a it's never a dull day. It's never a dull day in Casa de Avalon. That is for certain. But I would love to do more regular lives and just talk about topics that crop up, because sometimes it feels cumbersome when I'm in such an enclosed space and everything feels messy because of the renovations. And I get a bit fatigued just with the idea of getting my camera out and then videoing and then editing. And sometimes it's nice to be able to talk about a certain subject and to take questions as I'm moving through, because that then enables me to cover way more information because I'm getting immediate feedback. Whereas sometimes I've done videos and there have been so many questions to help, asking for clarification, that it's almost worth me doing a totally different video to just address those questions. So there's a lot of merit to doing regular lives. It's more about finding the time to do them. And today I injured myself because I fell over in my clumsiness. And then I looked around. I was going to take all these boxes up to the top and then unbox them one by one very slowly and edit each and every one. And I love doing that. I really do. And I love getting up close with my camera and showing texture and showing color and showing the way of it. But this felt a little bit more right with the energy of today. Just squeezing a trip to the USA. I am planning on it, actually. My partner has requested a trip to go to Brazil. And if I go to Brazil, I may as well go to the USA because I'll be on that side of the world. So we might be doing Brazil. We then may be doing New Orleans. And then probably London. We're covering some ground. And I hope that it doesn't take any longer than a month, because I have smalls that would have to stay with their dad and they would miss me terribly. But for my partner and I, who love to travel, both my partner and I are very well-traveled individuals. So from that perspective, it's going to be fun. I want to get my traveler vibe back on. And in order for me to do that, I need to prepare because I haven't left the country. I haven't left the country. I know I haven't left the state for 3 years. So I'm going to Melbourne soon, which feels like the biggest holiday of my life, even though it's only for like 3 nights or 4 nights or something like that. And I haven't left the state for that long. And I haven't left the country for 7 years. That's an enormous amount of time for me. That's just too long. That's way too long. So it's time. It's time for me to get my wanderer back on. And I would like to be able to vlog wherever I go and to make them really travel rich, engaging, magical types of vlogs. My partner is a very magical, mystical, spiritual human being. So he really facilitates the content in that way and the ability to convey that. And I think it's a really beautiful way for us to be able to share our time together abroad. And I would love to connect with some of you actually. So if anyone lives near any of the places that I intend on visiting, then do let me know because we could probably catch up for a cup of coffee. Feels very natural to say coffee. I don't drink coffee that much anymore. Makes me hyper anxious. So my loves, I'll need 3 weeks advance notice. Don't worry. Once things have been booked, we'll book them well and truly in advance. So that's the way that we like to do it because I'll need a lot of planning and things of that nature, and I'll need to be able to organize everything kid-wise, content-wise, I think my partner's lost his passport, so he needs to apply for a new one. That means he needs to find his citizenship papers because he's originally born in the UK. So he's a Brit, the most Australian Brit you've ever met, but a Brit. And yeah, so that is what we are doing. All right, my beautiful souls. Well, I shall end it here and I will do one last video of the mess. All right. That there is a tangled wind chime that came out of one of the witch's moons. This here is the mountain of goodies that emerged from somewhere along the lines of 8 or 9 boxes. That is the live feed on YouTube and the beautiful people who have been tuning in to this one. And here's more of the mess, more of the glorious unboxing magic. Ooh, there's a lot to be cleaned up. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. And this is the wonderful life. So I will put that up there soon, along with the cards that I've pulled for those who want to have a look. They'll be up on Instagram and maybe my stories here on YouTube. So now I should probably go and start packing up and doing all those types of fun things, getting ready for the vet now. All right, my beautiful souls, take care. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and being here. I hope I've been able to entertain, moderately educate, dazzle, all the things, all the things. Big love to you and yours from me and mine. Take care, and I will chat to you again soon.